After hundreds of battles throughout the season, we finally determine a champion tonight. As EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings you the biggest game of them all, the Super Bowl. Tonight, it's a battle for one team to join the greatest to ever play the game, between the New York Jets and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. The eyes of the world are watching, and there is one story that we are all focused on. Hi there, everybody. Kate Scott and Brock Hewitt here to tell the final. The final two teams remain. Only one will be a champion. And we're off in the Super Bowl. He stopped on the run back at the 27th. So here come the Buccaneers, ready for their opening drive. They're brought out by a former #1 pick who always plays with energy and passion. Big Mayfield.
Kate, I can only imagine what's running through his mind right now. What an arduous fight across the entire NFC postseason to get to this moment. But I think this is one of those moments that you just go back in that backyard as a kid and you close your eyes. Dreamed of when you were little, and you're living in it right now.
Coming out throwing is Baker. Caught quickly on the slant. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2.
This is Irving on second. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. First down from the 42.
That's good for a Buccaneers first down.
Right back to Irving now. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. First and 10. Here's Mayfield. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No luck on first down. Here's second and 10. Throwing again is Baker. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one does not go far.
That's a gain of 3. It's third.
Receiver in motion. He's headed right. Third down. Here's Mayfield. And he's off the mark there. Too far behind him to adjust. That brings up fourth down.
Kate, you know I talk to you all the time about these money downs and third downs and the plan you got to have. It's kind of like a manufacturing plant. You've got to manufacture open looks, and that time, the plant was closed.
And it's out of bounds without a whole lot of room for error. He hit it well. They're saying it's out at the 4. So the Jets take the field for their first drive. And they'll be led out by a #1 pick out of Oklahoma. One of the game's better runners, it's Kyler Murray.
Well, here he is, Kate, in the role that I and so many other quarterbacks dreamed of being in during our careers, leading the AFC champions out on a Super Bowl Sunday. The journey, well, it's only become more difficult every step along the way, from the regular season through each rung of the playoffs. And it's prepared him for the moment he's walking in right now.
They give on second to Hall. And he won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they're going to be facing third down to begin this ball game. Looking at a tough spot to punt it away if this third down is unsuccessful. Here he goes, third and long. Making the call himself. And this one gets up to the 14-yard line before he stops. Gain of 9 yards on the play. And it's good for a New York first down.
Gain of 9 yards. And the Jets first down.
They're going play action. It's Murray. That's caught. It's Breece Hall. And he's tackled for no gain.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Connects with his back. Hall. And he'll get this up to the 18-yard line. 3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. Throw here, 3rd down. Hits his running back. And they don't get much out of this pass. He's hauled down a little shy of that first. It's 4th down now.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. Todd Bowles sending his Bucs out for another drive. And they're certainly hoping for some better results here after that first drive ended in a punt. First down, here's Baker. That's a Super Bowl caliber stop right there as they finish that play off behind the line. Offense to the line for second down.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the 30-yard line.
Mayfield now from the gun. That's complete, Mike Evans. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
Buccaneers first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Here's the give to Irving. He's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. We'll keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Buccaneers first down. 1st and 10.
Baker now off the play fake. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. And this is scooped up by the Jets into the red zone. And what a way to begin the scoring, Brock, as they take it back for the touchdown. The Jets capitalize on that turnover and take the lead.
Hey, any big moment is going to check your resolve in a Super Bowl, and this is no exception right here, okay? You just put it on the deck. This guy's hands are going to be shaking the next time he touches it. And this defense, well, their confidence has got to be sky high with that game-changing play.
Nick Folk now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Jets will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Buccaneers, nothing.
Nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return scored. And with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. On the return, here comes Cameron Johnson. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Buccaneer offense back out for another series. And it was a situation they prepared for, no doubt, Brock, but hoped that they wouldn't see. They're down early in the biggest game of the year.
Hey, listen, nobody said winning championships was easy. This is an early test of whether they've got the resiliency to win it all. And we know this. When that final second ticks off, most Super Bowl champions, they've been the most resilient players, too.
Last run, not a lot of help Brock. 9 to go now on second down. From the gun, Mayfield. Looking right, and he finds him. He's taken down after reaching the 30. That play made by Jacob Parrish.
Brings up 3rd and 7.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Short pass brought in. And the pass is stopped before it can get to the first. Great tackle there to bring up 4th down. Buccaneers out and into punt formation. Back deep, it's Kavontae Turpin. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The second drive coming up now for the Jets offense. And their goal is going to be doubling that 7-0 lead they have so far. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Off the play action, here's Murray. He's going to loft one deep to the left. And the downfield call is going to go unanswered. Defender saw to that. That incompletion means it's 2nd down.
The coverage by Zion McCollum.
Out of the gun, here's Murray. Steps up and he's running with it. He got mighty close, didn't he? But they marked him just short of the first. He's at the 34.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. A gain of 2.
Murray to throw here on 3rd. Complete beyond the marker. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He just gets down inside the 35-yard line. 1st down now, ball at the 33.
1st down, Jets.
A give left side for Hall. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
1st and goal.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Working inside the red zone. And the Buccaneers are going to get home as they drop him. And it's step 1 towards a goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. 2nd and goal coming up.
And right there's the danger, Kate. When you put the ball in the air, how many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't. They call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with a sack.
Headed in the wrong direction, Brock, as they take 2nd and goal now from the 13. Operating from the gun. Here's Murray. Completed over the middle. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. Right the moment early in the big game, Brock. This is 3rd and goal. From the gun, it's Murray. And they take this in for the score. The Jets pull out in front further, 13-zip. It's a Kyler Murray touchdown.
Okay, we talked to enough coaches over the years, and find me a good red zone offense, and typically you'll find me a good creative quarterback, one that can extend the play, use his legs as effectively as he can his arm.
Point after by Folk is up and good. And the Jets drive out to an early 14-0 lead.
Buccaneers, nothing.
It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. Returning it from the 4. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Tampa Bay are ready to head out to the field. And Brock, they are not in the spot they want to be, but still plenty of game left. You don't want to let the setting cause an early overreaction and panic.
Yeah, you just can't overtry. And every bit of you wants to, every fiber of your being in this building right now, you want to perform, but you just can't overdo it. Get back in rhythm and play your game.
2nd down now, they need 7.
3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Mayfield now off the play action. Brought in right side. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. 3 more quarters to go. We're back for the second frame here of Super Bowl 61. They'll have an easy 3rd and 1. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. Mayfield looking to throw on this 3rd and 1. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. Fair catch made a little beyond the 20-yard line. The Jets offense now set to take over. They're up 2 touchdowns and could make it a 3-score game here. First call here coming from the shotgun. They start the drive with Hall. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Caught into the hands of the rookie from Arizona State. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
A gain of 14. First down, New York.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack them only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
He's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
Gain of 16 yards. First down, Jets.
Play action now, Murray. Isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do get home with that sack.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Double coverage. Ooh, don't want to do that. And he's there for the interception. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away, just as they did.
Mayfield on 1st and 10. Throwing the out route complete. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down.
6-yard line. It's a pickup of 6.
On the give, this is Irving. And he'll get it up to the 44. A 9-yard gain and good for a 1st down.
Gain of 9
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So you can only get back to the line as the defense all over this one.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
It's now 3rd down.
Air it out on 3rd. That's him on the quick hitter. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
Tampa Bay in punt formation now. Blake Gillikin will kick it away. And they avoid a return on the play. This one bounces and gets out at the 25-yard line. The Jets and Breece Hall about set to go on offense. And coming off the interception, a good chance to reestablish some momentum as they get set. They'll start this one out with Hall. Nice cut back to the right sideline. And they are all the way across midfield before he's brought down. One play in, Brock, and his drive is already in enemy territory.
Gain of 29 yards. First down, New York.
First and 10, Murray. Pressure coming, and they take him down. It's 3 sacks for the game so far. Brings up second down.
Hey, I understand that call. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
After the sack, let's see what the offense does here. 2nd and 18 coming up. Now Kyler. Connects with his back. Hall. And he's able to cross midfield before going out. The Buccaneers go to the nickel. 3rd down.
A gain of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Here he goes. 3rd and long. Throw finds Okonkwo. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
16 yards. First down, Jets.
Shotgun snap, a give to Hall. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards. They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Now 2nd and 6.
Kyler throwing here. Okonkwo brings it in. And he's stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
9 yards. And the Jets first down.
Here's Kyler to throw. This is on target to Christian Watson. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
From the red zone on 1st. Pressure's there, and the Bucs got him. And it's step 1 towards a goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. 2nd and goal coming up.
Yard loss on the play. It's 2nd down and goal.
From the gun, it's Hall. And they're going to keep him out once again. That sends him backwards, brings up 3rd and goal. These last 2 snaps, they have forced this drive to what might be its last play here, Brock, and we can confidently say there's not going to be another run here on 3rd down.
Yeah, I think it's time to let the passing game get going and really trust your quarterback here, who's got to compensate for 2 negative plays.
And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
So on 4th down, here comes Nick Folk to attempt this for the Jets. It's from the left hash, 33 yards. The kick by Folk is good. And that one was beautifully struck. It goes right down the middle.
That's the type of long, sustained drive to take some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Has this at the 6. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Time for us to get another look at this Tampa Bay offense. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. The give to Irving to start this drive. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Baker now. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further.
Yard gain brings up 3rd and 6.
Motioning the tight end now. 3rd down. Here's Mayfield. Throw left side, complete. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. So a gain of 30 yards on that play. And that will be a Tampa Bay 1st down.
At the 38-yard line.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. First and 10, it's Mayfield. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Off the play fake, here's Mayfield. He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. No connection on the last play, and out third down. Baker throwing again. Down the field, Evans has it. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. All right, they look set now. Here we go, first and 10. Throwing again, it's Mayfield. Flush down out to his left. He's running with it, and he carries it in for the touchdown. The Buccaneers chop some of the lead off before the half. Baker Mayfield, the touchdown. Well, Brock, it looked like it took the full defense a while to recognize that he was actually running with it. I think it limited their ability to stop what turned into a pretty impressive touchdown.
I think you're exactly right on this one, Kate. Not too many scrambles go this far for a touchdown. And you got to give some credit to the guys around him. None of those receivers, tight ends, well, they just sold it. They didn't look back at him, had they? I think the defense is able to react and stop that touchdown. Instead, that's 6 big points on the board.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Here's a return from the 7. This makes it up to the 25. New York taking over once again. The offense heading out. They seem likely to carry the lead into the locker room, but some points here to end the half could make things even more comfortable. The New York offense ready to get going here. It's first and 10. From the gun, it's Murray. And the Buccaneers are going to get home as they drop him. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play. Second down and 19 yards to go after that sack. Paul takes it straight ahead. And that one doesn't get him much. Give him maybe a yard. It's third down. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Defense looking to defend the marker on third down. They go right back to home. Escapes the defender. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains. Tampa spends its second timeout now. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Here comes the punting unit for the Jets. Cameron Johnson back deep to receive this one for the Bucs. He calls for the fair catch and has it at the 22-yard line. The Bucs offense taking over late in the half. They could use something to trim that deficit and enough time left to maybe get this near field goal range. First and 10. Here's Mayfield. We've got a screen to the running back. And this is going to be contained at the 25-yard line. Will McDonald there on the tackle.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Shotgun snap for Mayfield. Short pass brought in. He's taken down after reaching the 30. Tackle made by Miles Murphy.
That's a gain of 5.
Final throw before the break. That one's good to Godwin. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. So we've reached the half here in the Super Bowl, and we know our pal Scott Hansen has been watching intently. He's got our halftime report. Scott?
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick halftime report. We'll let both sides catch their breath and get their orange wedges as we're going to get ready for the third quarter action. So let's go back out to the stadium as we rejoin our broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Thanks so much, Scott. Appreciate the update, as always. And welcome back, everyone. Third quarter about to get underway. Got a 2-score ball game here as we resume play. Here's Kevontae Turpin on the return. He stopped on the run back to the 27.
Kevontae Turpin on the return. The Jets take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
to the line. 1st and 10. They start the half with a give to Hall. And he crosses the sideline a yard or two beyond, looks like the 30. 4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Pressure coming, it's Murray. Wilson on the slant. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. All set now, 1st and 10.
It's a gain of 10. 1st down, New York.
Hall running between the tackles. Good little whip there, looks like about 6. Bobby Okereke making that stop.
47-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up second.
Out of the gun, here's Murray. Into a ton of traffic, and this one's intercepted. That's Bobby Okereke. They worked hard to have the halftime lead, Brock, but now that defense working hard to take it away.
Not wasting any time, are they? You know, they love to say about baseball, Kate, baseball's a game of adjustments. So is the NFL, and especially in the second half. You have all that data from the first half. You want to take it all in, and defensively you want to adjust exactly what they did to take the ball away there to begin the second.
First and 10 from the 43. Throwing, Baker. Throwing the out route complete. And this is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal.
It's a gain of 37. That's good for a Buccaneers 1st down.
Irving on the inside give. And he pushed for it, but they managed to stop him at the 2. Give him 4 on that play, so now they've got 2nd and goal.
A 4-yard gain brings up 2nd and goal at the 2-yard line.
They go to him again. And he will not score. The defense gets him just before he can punch it in. This is a pivotal moment on the game's biggest stage, Brock. It's 3rd and goal. Mayfield keeps it himself. And they're going to say he was short. They held him out, Brock, and now we're going to have to wait and see what they decide to do here on 4th and goal. They weren't particularly interested in disguising that call, Brock. The defense knew it was coming, and they make the stop.
Yeah, even against a prepared defense, you still expect to at least get a yard, get that surge, get that push. We've been so used to seeing it.
And he barrels across for the touchdown. The Buccaneers start the second half with some needed points. Well, they took a gamble, and it paid off with a touchdown on 4th and goal.
And to do it on the ground at that's a confidence builder. Confidence builder for the big guys up front. Confidence builder for the running back to win at the line of scrimmage. And frankly, Kate, a confidence builder for this fan base that loves coaches being aggressive and going for it on 4th down.
That one splits the uprights. And the Buccaneers cut it to a field goal game. Crawley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Starting from the 5. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Jets and Breece Hall about set to go on offense. The touchdown dropped this back to a 1-possession game, so they're hoping to get some breathing room right back here. Jets getting ready for this 1st and 10. They'll go right side with Hall. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Went the wrong way on 1st down, Brock. Here comes 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 23-yard line.
Operated from the gun. Here's Murray. Cut by the open man. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs. Following that last play, want to keep that pedal down. 1st and 10 from the 45. Play action now. Murray. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Kyler looking to throw. Lays out left side and gets it. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
A gain of 14. First down, New York.
New set of downs for him from the 31. Play action now. Murray. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. After the incompletion, still at that 31-yard line, 2nd and 10. Another throw coming from Murray. Dumped off to his running back. And this winds up a short gain to the 29. Brandon Stevens in on the tackle.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
And he has the catch, gets both feet in, that's a touchdown! The Jets make it a 9-point advantage. Christian Watson with the touchdown. Wow, just fantastic work there. Tiptoeing along the back line. The concentration was there. Great catch for 6.
Yeah, the concentration and the body control. I don't know how these receivers do it in this day and age. There's no space to work with, yet they have such an awareness to secure it first, to tap dance the line, and go get that touchdown.
That one right down the middle. And the Jets make it a 10-point ball game. It's all lined up. Polk ready to send this one flying. Johnson now on the return. Shoots away from one. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Buccaneers and Bucky Irving ready for their next possession. And they're going to try to take the lead back to one possession here after that last score pushed it up to 24-14. Drive begins with a run by Irving. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And the Bucs have the first.
And the Buccaneers, first down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Once again, Irving. And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. That's why they got the home run derby. But you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you can win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
They pick up 14 yards on that one, and that will be a Tampa Bay first down.
That's good. Buccaneers, first down.
Mayfield now from the gun. He finds Evans left side. And they get this down to the 28. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff to Irving. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Jonas Sanker in from the secondary making that stop.
I think we got to be careful, and I'll raise my hand of thinking that play was just a nothing burger. Because what can happen from that, Kate, is he put some nice toppings on it. A play-action pass, a shot that comes down the road, and what looked like a very clean play.
3rd down and 2 here. The offense coming to the line for its 7th play of this drive. Here he is on 3rd and short. Finds him over the middle. Fights his way through a tackle. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
A gain of 12 yards. That's another Buccaneers first down.
Baker now. Screen here for Williams.
As an offense, you don't call a screen, Kate, expecting to gain just a few yards. You call it expecting to break out something big and substantial. It's up to that defense to stay ahead of it, to keep it contained to something much smaller. Case in point right there.
And he pushed for it, but they managed to stop him at the 2. This is a pivotal moment on the game's biggest stage, Brock. It's 3rd and goal. Receiver in motion, going left. Mayfield now on 3rd and goal. And he finds him in the end zone for the Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Yeah, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would, and it's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
That one splits the uprights, and the Buccaneers cut it to a field goal game. Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Fielded at the 7. Finds some space. He's past the 30. He's going to reach that 34-yard line before he stopped. The Jets and Breece Hall about set to go on offense. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3-and-out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch a breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
And they're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. One play in, Brock, and his drive is already in enemy territory. First down, and they go right back to it. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Now Kyler. He's going to tuck it and run. He's going to have this one down to the 28. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that's good for a Jets first down.
It's a gain of 20. And a Jets first down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Hits him on the out route. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15.
A gain of 14. First down, New York.
That'll do it for 3 quarters here in Super Bowl 61. Just one final act to go in our season. It's the Jets with it and in front, chasing their first title since Broadway Joe back in 1969. To the line and set. Here we go, first down. Murray looking to throw. Couldn't find a completion on first down. After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
That's him on the quick hitter. And the gain only about 2 before he heads out. That means they're going to face 3rd down.
It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. He has the first over the middle. And into the end zone. Touchdown, New York. The Jets making a 9-point advantage. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
Folk with a point after. And the Jets make it a 10-point ball game.
Makes the score Jets 31. Buccaneers.
It's all lined
21.
up. Folk ready to send this one flying. Here's a return from the 7. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Now the Buccaneers set to take the field. And they just saw that lead stretch out to a 2-score margin now. Really makes this a must-score series late.
And, Kate, you know I believe this. You can never play this game in a state of desperation. But the state of urgency ought to be a sky high right now.
And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 27-yard line.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Mayfield will look to throw. Dumps it off to his running back. He dodged the tackle. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
And the Buccaneers, first down. 1st and 10 at the 44.
1st and 10. Here's Mayfield. Setting up the screen. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that 1st down because you call a screen on 1st, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Jets take possession at midfield after forcing that turnover.
Going down the middle, as you can see, you're giving them a real chance at making that pick. Might be a case of trying to force one where he shouldn't have. And you're sure hoping as a quarterback you learn your lesson on that one.
The Jets and Breece Hall about set to go on offense. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. Off the play action, here's Murray. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. And the Buccaneers have some new life in the 4th.
And we're watching the defense not just generate turnovers, but really add to them. A return like that, think about it, that's 4 or 5 plays that you just saved your offense from as they try to make that interception, yet another one, count.
Here come the Bucs on offense now. And the question out there is, Brock, how early and often are they going to try passing here after they were picked off on the previous drive?
Well, I think the answer to that is how much trust does this play caller have in his quarterback? We're going to get to find out right now.
1st down, here's Baker. Brought in left side by Godwin. And he's going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers make it a 4-point game here in the 4th. It's a Chris Godwin touchdown. So an absolutely beautiful throw there, finding his man in space who turns it into 6.
Yeah, they really took advantage there, Kate, of some soft coverage. You want that on that corner route. Plenty of space for that route to develop. Great execution, and it pays off with the touchdown.
That one right down the middle. And the Buccaneers cut it to a field goal game. Ball is set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Return coming from the 6. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Jets out to begin another drive. And after that touchdown, cut their lead back to 1 score, Brock. A response in order as they take over. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. They start the drive with Hall. This drive is going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
Cool thing about a drive starting to run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play, but whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Fighting for all he can, partner, but this play is not going to get past the line. It's going to be 3rd down.
And it brings up 3rd down.
Out of the gun, here's Murray. It's caught by Wilson. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. That's 16 on the pickup. And it's good for a New York 1st down.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
Throwing the out route complete. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out.
First down, New York.
First and 10, Murray. Completed to his running back. And he takes it in. Touchdown, New York. The Jets make it a 9-point advantage. Breece Hall with the touchdown. So the back does the work that time, Brock, taking it in for the touchdown.
Yeah, a running back in space can be an awfully dangerous weapon on a football field. Whether that's a designed route to him, a check down, you see what can happen, what kind of damage the elite running backs in this league can do.
Folk on now to try the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Jets make it a 10-point ball game.
Jets 38, Buccaneers 28.
It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. His return starts at the 5. Escapes the defender. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Buccaneer offense back out for another series. This could be the decisive drive. Down 2 scores late. They've got to find some points to get it back within 1. They fake the handoff. Now it's Mayfield. Completed over the middle. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
That's good for the Buccaneers. First down. First and 10 at the 49-yard
From a great
line.
throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
First down. They're going to run with Irving. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
3rd and short, Mayfield. Got a man, this is Evans. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
First down.
We've set it downs for him from the 31. First and 10, it's Mayfield. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs. After the incompletion, still at that 31-yard line, 2nd and 10. Once more, it's Mayfield. He just keeps finding Evans. Tackle made at the 10, 1st and goal coming up.
It's a gain of 20. That's good for the Buccaneers. First down.
Double coverage, deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
It's 2nd and 18.
Off the play fake, here's Mayfield. Pass complete to Dulcich. And he's going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers making a 4-point game here in the 4th. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
And he connects there, so now another kick from him. A field goal to tie this game in the 4th.
Buccaneers 35.
All is set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Turpin with a return. And This drive will start inside the 25. Now here comes the New York offense. They really had the passing game clicking on that last touchdown drive, partner. We'll see if they stick with that or if they mix things up a bit on this series. The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10. They'll start this one out with Hall. And he'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now. Now a pause. Looks like somebody was banged up on that play, and that's Garrett Wilson being examined out there, hopefully for nothing serious. Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. Heads out on the bootleg. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And this defense going to try to hang on to that momentum, Brock, as they go for another stop on 3rd down.
3rd and 7.
He's back to throw. Pass brought in by Watson. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. That play good for 17 and a 1st down. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
Knocked away, that's going to be incomplete. Defender there, that brings up 2nd down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2. It could have gone the other way.
Finds him over the middle. Down to the 10. Touchdown, New York. The Jets making a 9-point advantage. Christian Watson with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. I should know this by now, Brock. I don't know if you're a Broadway guy, but there's a lot of names that belong on the playbill for this lead we've got here, but his name belongs on the marquee as he brings in his 2nd touchdown grab.
Yeah, a bunch of contributors all throughout this roster. No, not a Broadway guy. And with 2 scores now, it's what, a 2-score game? Yep. Easy to see he's been one of the key actors throughout.
Appreciate the instinct. That one splits the uprights. And the Jets make it a 10-point ball game. It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. Fields this one at the 3. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Buccaneers and receiver Mike Evans headed back out. And we've seen some matching touchdowns as of late, so the scoring coming at a good clip, Brock. Let's see if they can keep this up.
You know what's fun, Kate? After all of these years, I have friends that are offensive guys, friends that are defensive guys. And my friends watching this one offensively love it. The defensive guys, they're climbing up their walls.
Bucks to the line. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap for Mayfield. Dumped off to his running back. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Offense in the hurry up here.
Brings up 2nd and 11. At the 22.
This is Irving on 2nd. He finds just enough daylight for a 5-yard gain. It's 3rd down. Working quickly here.
At the 28-yard line. It's a gain of 6.
Mayfield from the gun. 3rd down. Bails out of the pocket quick. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. Working quickly here.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's good for a 1st down.
1st down, looking to throw. Mayfield. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be marked down about 4 yards away from that 1st down marker.
Irving. A 6-yard pickup.
Baker now from the gun. Gets his running back. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. That That's the 2-minute warning here from Atlanta. Buccaneers down by 10.
And a first down.
Down a couple of scores, but still some time left and 3 timeouts as well. It's 1st and 10. Throwing, Baker. It is Cup, left side. And he'll be brought down at about the 29.
15 yards on the play. And the Buccaneers first down.
Sticking in the air. Here's Mayfield. Short pass brought in. And he gets this forward to the 19. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first.
Complete to Greg Dulcich.
Baker throwing again. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Let's see how that last incompletion affects this 3rd down call.
Now 3rd down and less than a yard.
Setting up the screen here to Godwin. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Buccaneers.
Throwing again. It's Mayfield. And he's going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers make it a 4-point game here in the 4th. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
And now for the point after, and crucially to bring things within a field goal. And he connects there, so now another kick from him, a field goal, to tie this game in the 4th.
Buccaneers 42.
Approaching 90 seconds remaining in this game, not much time. They've got to get this one back. And the Jets are able to recover the kick. And they get him for a loss. That's a big one, Brock, and might see them burn a timeout. The Jets and receiver Christian Watson ready to go once again. They're headed down now defending not a 2-score lead, just a field goal advantage. So wondering, Brock, is that going to affect how they approach a chance at closing this one out?
No, I don't think there's any question about it. Yeah. 2-score game, it's run, 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 take every second off and punt that ball. Not now. Now you've got to get to the plays that you trust and believe in the most.
And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Going to be 2nd down. Tampa spends its 2nd timeout now.
2 yards.
And they'll have just one left to burn now.
It's 2nd and 8.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Here's Hall once more. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. That timeout taken by the Buccaneers, and that's their final one. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. Kyler with a chance to run it here. A kneel down here, and they can start to celebrate this win. And like the Broadway Joe-led squad before them, this year's New York Jets are once again Super Bowl champions. This is what we all hope every year when we get to this point, Brock. We hope for the drama. We hope that the game lives up to the big stage that it was played on. Close at the end. Really just 1 or 2 moments in there that decided who was going to be the team waiting to receive the trophy.
Yeah, you just feel, don't you, Kate, that every single bit of that Lombardi trophy had to be earned here tonight. But not just tonight, not over these 60 minutes, It was every practice throughout the season, every tough battle they fought on Sundays from September to January, battle-tested. It was all that work that made them capable of earning the championship tonight.
Here's Commissioner Roger Goodell to present the Lombardi Trophy to the New York Jets, the champions of Super Bowl 61. And all the work, the long hours, the sacrifices pay off in the end as they raise that Lombardi Trophy. We've been able to join them every step of the way on this journey to the top. So for our incredible crew, my partner here in the booth, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. Thank you for joining us this season on EA Sports. We'll see you next time.